All right, trying something a little bit. Let's let me try something here. I don't know if it's even working. I don't even know if it's working. Um, this should be a clear indication that it is working. Uh, let's turn this like way down. Yeah, down like that. Down. Um, down, 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 down. Testing, testing. All right, that seems to add a little bit of small ambience, but we also have a um, where's the EQ? There it is. Um, just turn down the mid range just a little bit, just a little bit. Just trying to EQ this mic just a little bit. Do what I can with this headset mic. Testing. All right. Um, we left off last with there is a little bit of that reverb is a little bit stronger still than I would like it to be. So let's see. Let's turn down the mix just a little bit, just to add just a hair of ambience to the voice. I don't even know if it may not even be working. For all I know, it may not even be working. Where's Twitch? Twitch app. And it still, yeah, it still says Hitman. So let's update the information. I can update that as well. Come back in, make sure it's updated. It should be updated to say NHL 21, but I don't know. All right, so we left off. We won against Vegas, and we lost a tough one to Boston. Um, where's the game against Boston? It was right here. A 4-1 loss to the Bruins. And then we went on the road to Arizona and we played a fantastic game against the Coyotes. We shut them down. And before we went to that game, we made some stellar changes strategically. You can see those in the previous stream, but I'll bring up the strategies now. You can see these are all the changes we made. We went more toward a carry on the power play. We changed all of our line strategies. You can see them here. You can also see them in the last game. Those are all the slight changes we made. Defensive pairings, changes. Let them hold the line instead of pinch more. Maybe you're better defenseman, you can pinch a little bit more aggressively, but it seemed to work really well. So we're going to Vegas. We're playing the Golden Knights on the road. I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know what their reverse retro is. It's that. And there we go. Start the game. So those changes, the strategic changes seem to work well. We're going to find out if it continues in this one. Back to Reimer. We could honestly, with these changes, we could go to Mrazek if we wanted to, but it looks like it's going to be Reimer and Lehner. And the net, he's actually playing pretty decent. I expect this to be a tough goaltender to beat. But we're going to find out. We got Sebastian Aho on the draw versus Carlson, and he wins the draw. Back to Slavin. Hamilton to Aho. And a missed pass to start. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Yep. And after last night's games, I've been really, really anxious to get another game started. I wanted to see if we can live up to the performance and expectation of that game against the Coyotes. Svechnikov with a great defensive play and a big save out in front for Reimer. Yeah, already being tested early. Moved by Hamilton to Slavin. Slavin to Natchez, a bit of a missed pass there. Smith way outside. You don't have to worry about defending so much outside. Ooh, Slavin out of position. Good tip, but not held. Ooh, some risky passes between our two defensemen. Just get it in. Low shot, not even hitting the net, but that's fine. Slavin moves it back in deep. Svechnikov forechecking. Martinez, it's all over him on the forecheck there. But here comes Pacioretty to Stone, well defended. These defensemen, they've been out there for a while. Moved by Hamilton, but unfortunately just hops over Niederreiter's stick. Blocked away again. Ugh, Vegas is pressuring us. And this is the one thing, is different teams will play different styles and strategies. Teravainen outside, he only has 1 goal on the season, and that came in the comeback effort against Detroit that we blew in the final seconds. I think I remind myself of that game every stream since it's happened. I think I've at least mentioned that one once. That was a letdown on our season so far. Pesci mishandles it, but it allows him to reset and try to make a pass to Teravainen. Couldn't handle. Ooh, Reimer coming up big there, and then Gardner kind of helps Reimer seal it. 6 goals, 10 points in, I'm not sure how many games. It's more than 11. It's like 12 or 13, I think, at this point. So he's playing really, really well. That's a decent number. Oh, look at McGinn getting in behind the Vegas defense. Save, fast can't off the outside of the net. That's fine. Hook back in. McGinn for Trocheck on a drop for Shea. Just has to move it back in. It's worked out so far. Oh, almost found fast for a one-timer up there in the high slot area. Flurry across to Shea. Cranks one up over the net. Give me a defenseman. I was hoping to get a defenseman there. Flurry hooked back in. Trocheck misses it. Oh, saved on the back door, I guess. One-timer. It was technically a backdoor one-timer. Martinuk just throwing it in. Making a smart, simple play. Fogle in after it. But Tuck is able to escape. This is what we did against Arizona. We were really, really good in the middle of the ice. We were very good in the neutral zone area. And that's going to be critical for us. Martinuk saucer to Fogle really well. Fogle holding on to it from a slap shot and then just taking a nice little wrister in on net. It doesn't really generate much of anything more than a shot on goal. I see Dzingel there as a one-timing option, but we didn't even win the face-off, so it would have required us to win it. Ooh, that's what we got to be ready for. We did defend it well. Single in on the forecheck. Stahl. Oh, Jordan Stahl. Kind of stumbling over himself, trying to forecheck that Vegas player. Dahlstrom goes offside. Very well then. This is something we didn't do much. We didn't change the face-off strategies against Arizona all that much, but we're going to stick with that strategy. Seemed to work out for us. Gardner behind his own net, escaping the forechecking pressure. Oh, Teravainen got in the way of that breakout pass. That didn't work out well at all. Back for Gardner. Just spread it out and space yourself. Not a whole lot of help. Just not a whole lot of help. Teravainen has the right idea, but Haig was all over it. And then he simply gets it deep into the attacking end. Well defended. Oh, My goodness, Vegas is much more offensively minded than Arizona was. We didn't get this kind of pressure from the Coyotes until late. Oh, was wide open for that pass, and it never got there. Back for Teravainen, a shot, low shot. Niederreiter scores. He's got 3 goals in the last 2 games now. He scores on a rebound. This is exactly what we need to start doing. Doing this to win games and get on a little streak, get hot. And it seems that we put Teravainen down on the second line. And he is assisted on all 3 of Nino's goals since we made that change. That's 3 straight goals. Or not 3 straight goals, I guess, but that's 3 goals in 2 games since the changes were made, both to the line and strategically. So something's working. I'm not changing anything now. I think we found a formula. That was a bit sloppy from Netchus. Hamilton getting back on D and recovering. Play on Nosek, saved by Reimer. Risky play, but we can make it. Ooh. Hamilton out to center, just going to flip it in. It doesn't get in very deep, though. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this. Well played by Hamilton. That slot area cannot be... They cannot be allowed to get anything through in that slot area. You can see Vegas is upping the pressure in the attack. It's not working right now, as Carolina is just shutting down the attack. Had a great chance to get it out. Hamilton can't. Fogle does. And he has time and space to be able to make a little attack. Just sauces it right into Lehner. Easy save for Lehner. I'm not sure what we're seeing, but it may have been Dougie's block. It was Dougie's block. He gets a skate right in the way. That's what I was saying, is just position yourself in front of the net. Take time. Take space away. You won't regret it. Back for Shea. To Dzingel. Just winding one up on Lehner. That's an easy save. There's nothing wrong with that. You kind of are shooting from an angle, so you're shooting more for a rebound than anything else there. Trocheck wins this draw. Back to Fleury. A shot blocked. Didn't get through. Back for Fleury. Fleury to Shea. That one misses the net. See, the forecheck is already getting after it. Almost created a turnover there. We gave Arizona nightmares in their game in terms of how good we were defensively. This Vegas team is obviously a much better team. Oh, that just missed for Fast and for, I believe, Trocheck that was in on that play. Fast forechecking McNabb. I don't know how he escapes, but he does escape, but not for long. There's McGinn. You can see it's just relentless. It's just one after the other. They all just forechecking in waves. Poked away. Fogle should have this clean, but not much of a space to go with it, so it's sent right back in. Biggest improvement to the AI is they actually force you to dump the puck in now. They're really much more aggressive, much better at defending their own blue line. Kick to neutral. That was not a very good play. Carlson all alone. William Carlson saved by Reimer. I think it's a good idea to just get a whistle. The Knights getting aggressive. They don't like how they've started this game. They haven't started on time. That's not my fault. I'm happy they haven't. Although I think they may be out shooting us in shots on net to this point. I could be wrong. Stahl does not win that. That's huge. Oh, did that clang the outside of the net, or outside of the post rather? Out to Teravainen, chipped ahead. That little chip play working wonders, finding Niederreiter. They're trying to hook up again. Niederreiter moves it up the boards, has Hamilton from an angle. It on Lehner, and he shuts that one down. I'm telling you, moving Teravainen to the second line has worked out. It gives us more depth, flexibility. You don't have to rely on your first line to do everything offensively for you. It's worked out for us ever since the move, and that one's deflected in. I think it was off of the Golden Knights player who went in front of the net. And Riley Smith, yeah, he tied it. I wasn't sure who it was, but you see here, it's not the man that actually released the puck. It was Riley Smith, went right to the front. He dropped it and then went right to the front and tipped it in. And I think Reimer gets beat 5-0. So that first shutout of the season is still not happening. There's a little deflection there, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes, and we are even at 1. This is one of those games that we could play. We played well. I wouldn't say dominated, but we are outplaying Vegas in my opinion. We've had a couple of lapses defensively, but other than that, I'd say we've definitely been better. We put more pressure on them. Svechnikov is just evading Carlson, and that's got to be frustrating. A shot! Oh my goodness! Slavin almost scored from way outside on the point. I don't know how it didn't go in. We might get a replay of that. We need one. Here it is. Just get it right on the net. Oh my goodness! I think the post may well have saved him on that one. Let's look at the shots. Yeah, shots are pretty even. Scores even. Drop pass here, and it's just from outside. I think we'll see if it's a blocker save initially. Oh no, it's between the arm and the torso there, and yep, the post sure does. It sure does save him. That could have easily trickled in though. Oh my goodness, that would have been a great answer. Hamilton to Slavin, down low to Natchez. Trying to get to Svechnikov. That would have been a nice play. Oh. Chipped in. I think it's just best to just move this puck. Oh. Don't give them a chance, and that's a great way to end the period there. Shut them down. We had some looks. Almost came right back down and took the lead again. I didn't mean to press that. I wanted to see the differences in time on attack, but I guess I can always go back and pause it after, but it would have been nice to see it going into the second. So both teams pretty even. I would grade ourselves as playing slightly better than they are, but it's not by a huge margin. Marchessault right in on Reimer. Why? Oh my goodness. I don't know why I would play that there. There's just no reason to play that. So Vegas is much better than Arizona was. They've adapted as well offensively, much better than Arizona has. Oh, not a bad shot there. It's a bit outside, but nothing wrong with that. You don't really have a pass to Svechnikov there, so there's nothing wrong with that. And Vegas has already put their second line out there, so maybe something we could do. Top line, still out there. Let them go and grind away early in this second period. Fresher ice, better conditions. It'd been nice to come away with a turnover there, but we do force them to have to reset. Pacioretty back with it. He's just ragging it backwards toward his own zone. Although it helps them break out, and they have done a good job of resetting on the breakout. Slavin in the corner. Hamilton. Shot by Reimer to have that shut down. Oh, Jordan Stahl knows exactly what to do. In front. Oh, Niederreiter again. Nino Niederreiter. Again, he has his 4th goal in 2 games. 4 goals in 2 games since the changes to the lineup. Look at that. Stahl goes right after. That reminds me of the Teravainen play in the last game, where Teravainen went after a loose puck in the corner and threw it out front for Nino. He's doing everything right now. He's our best player right now. Someone that's benefited from a couple of changes on his line, and it is 2-1. I said in the last, after the Boston game, that someone needs to pick it up for us, and we need to get it going from someone. I didn't care who. We need more people contributing throughout the lineup. We can't just have our top line going. Well, it seems that Nino heard that message. Oh, good save there. Oh, riskily played, but Teravainen around the defense. Fast the shot in on Lehner. Easy save for Lehner. I know, 1 goal away. We had a chance for it in the last game, and it was Hayden Fleury that had the empty net goal. So he kind of stole the hat trick away. Maybe we can get it tonight. It's early doors in this game already, and he's 1 goal away. Poked there by McGinn. Poked back in for Theodore. Yeah, that second line is going to be very, very dangerous. Nope. Good play on Reeves. Nicolas Waugh to Theodore. He poke checks it away. Good defensive play. Been a very good game from us defensively. We've been stingy. Reimer can't get to it. Oh, he does. A bit of chaos out in front of the net, and he finally freezes. Defensive zone draw here. 4th line going out there. And their top line is out. That's the benefit of them pulling their top line so early in the period. Shea loading up a pass for Dzingel. Just throws it into his own bench. Should have gotten it in deep there. Would have made a lot more sense. Should have done a flip dump there. Or flip it in on the backhand. Partner can't win this one this time. Shea just rejecting the Knights' attempt to get the zone entry. See if Martineau can win this one. Quick breakout, maybe. Well defended. I think that was Riley Smith again, who has the first and lone goal for the Golden Knights on a deflection. And another slap shot there is denied by Reimer. Marchessault, this line for Vegas is the one that's getting it done right now. Good poke checks there. Carolina is forced to play some heavy defense here, and they do. Fleury just hammers it right in, where Dzingel is going to get after McNabb. Gets it on the forecheck, moves it down low, just missing for Aho. Aho still with it, he handles it. Back to his point, guys, giving himself some breathing room. Slavin can't hit the net on the one-timer. So it looks like the first line might be coming out. Oh, Smith evades a check, gets it to Carlson. A chance there. Carlson in on Reimer. Reimer a save. I don't know why that's not a whistle. Dzingel can't get the puck. Regathers, throws it in deep, and allows the Hurricanes to forecheck now. Aho on the forecheck. Oh, back for net. Oh, to the point guy. Moves it down low. Netchis. Down low again for Aho. Turned over to Carlson. That line with Marchessault and Smith on it is going to be dangerous. You've got to be able to defend that line. Likewise, our second line. Svechnikov, a great play on Dahlstrom, but he couldn't get to it. Sent in by Dahlstrom. Slavin to move it quickly. Nothing wrong there. Out to Hamilton. To McGinn, who catches a napping Pacioretty. Backdoor for Trocheck. I don't know if it gets on net, but if it did, saved by Lehner. Again, just throwing it back in. This one's in on Lehner as well. Trocheck a good forecheck. And out come the Knights anyway. Oh, they found the stretch pass. It's Pacioretty. He's gone. Saved by Reimer. Blocked away into the corner. Reimer, a tremendous save. Pesce can't get the handle. Stevenson to Tuck. Oh, the Hurricanes are all over the place defensively, and they just need to get it out. Pesce helps alleviate the pressure. Out to center ice. Niederreiter trying to pen it and then move it along the boards there. I think the Hurricanes, we just need to start seeing ourselves pull a forward back. And you start pulling a forward back to defend that rush. They found that great breakout play. Here comes Gardner. He leads this rush. Gardner to Teravainen, and he scores. Teuvo Teravainen scores his second goal of the season. He has his second point of the game. So Jake Gardner, an offensive defenseman, getting in on the rush, leading it, dropping it off for Teravainen, and he doesn't miss. You see a little bit of daylight to move in like that on the rush. I don't care if you're a defenseman. If you can jump in and create offense, you're going to be given the green light, especially a player like Gardner. Gardner is very offensively minded, so I would expect that from a player like Gardner. Now we can just shut it down defensively. We can just try to play a very defensive game. We don't have to go for offense anymore. Although we shouldn't stop trying to score. Comes Glass. It got blocked away into the corner there. Shea to Teravainen, who has the most recent goal in this game. Sent all the way back in for Fast to go forecheck, and he does. Fleury had a great stick lift. Shea is offside. That goal could be huge, especially if we can carry a 2-goal advantage into the third period. We'll just have to shut it down for 20 minutes if we can do that, if we're successful there. So you can see the Hurricanes are just not giving any space on the breakout, the entry. There is just no zone entry. Likewise for Vegas, they're doing the same thing. Good forecheck though. The Hurricanes have all the forechecking pressure right now. Nosek beats Fleury initially. Fleury recovers defensively. Good recovery. Fogle trying to pass to Aho. I don't know why Aho is out there with Fogle so much. I don't know if it's just line changes. I'm trying to see, yeah, Dzingle's out there. It has to be a line change. Trying to look at who's out. Yeah, it's a line change. It's just where Aho is the first man in there, so he's just in there with different line mates for a brief period of time. It's a bit strange. That one missing the net. Slap shot from way outside. Good defense from Slavin. Svechnikov grinding in the corner. Moved down to Slavin. Or moved down to Netchis. He chips it in. Aho to forecheck. Does so successfully. Almost gets the puck back. He did temporarily. Oh, it's not giving me Jesper Fast. That was who I wanted to control there. Rejected out to Aho to center. McGinn is waiting on a line change. He just gets it in deep. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you can create a turnover. Put away the middle of the ice. There it is. Dougie poked away from Marchessault, so Slavin recovers well. Back for Slavin. Slavin had McGinn, but he was pretty much covered. Quick shot. Lehner will hold on to it. And a minute remaining in the second period. This is huge. If we can keep this 2-goal advantage, I'd expect Vegas might start pushing a little bit more for offense, especially as the game dwindles down here. But I would expect them to continue to push before the end of the period. McGinn gets it. Yeah, you can see that they're getting it really, really tight in the neutral. That was a missed pass for Gardner. I think we're going to get a penalty, though. I think there was a hook. There was a hook. I can pretty much confirm there's a penalty to Vegas. Again, Hurricanes just going to rag it, try to take the power play into the third period. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So they'll have a fresh power play to start the third. How about that? Everything is Carolina to this point. It is advantage Carolina through the first two. Big goals two from Niederreiter and one from Teravainen. Here's one from Niederreiter. This is his second of the game. This great play by Stahl to just get after that one. And then this is the one from Teravainen. The rush led by Jake Gardner, of all players. So the shot totals are actually 22 Vegas, 15 Carolina, and the time on attack also reflects that Vegas has spent more time in the offensive zone, but it's not reflected on the scoreboard. The Tuck is sitting. He took a hooking penalty to end the period. And this will put Carolina on a power play advantage. And they don't have to really go for offense or for a goal here, but you're given a power play, and especially in the third period, it could put the game away. Trocheck, Teravainen, turned over to Nosek. Not very good to start the power play at all. Well, the Hurricanes are going to have to definitely get more aggressive than this. 1:20 remaining already on the power play. They haven't even had an offensive zone possession. Svechnikov peels away, finds Aho, denied by Lehner. So there's your first shot on the power play, and I would expect Vegas, they'll be going for offense here. Which means that the Hurricanes can definitely ramp it up, but a big turnover there on a drop pass that Nosek was all over. He sniffed that out well. Move for Trocheck, across the middle to Aho. See if they can maybe set something up here. Aho gets around, but Theodore was over it, all over it. Back for Trocheck, spins away from a check. Peels away from Carlson. Has no real friends helping him out, and that's going to do it. And out of the box comes Tuck. They almost convert a breakaway. Drop pass. Blocked in front. So that's it for the Hurricanes power play. It was not very successful there. Teravainen with a jump deke that works. And the pass was knocked down by McNabb. The Hurricanes with one shot attempt on the entire power play. They had hardly any possession until the Vegas has really cranked it up to go for offense. Stevenson off the post. Oh, and a dump-in attempt is rejected. So the Hurricanes are a bit flustered to start the third, it looks like. And Teravainen, a good shot block in front. In front, Smith scores. They've just stayed with it. We're going to have to absolutely shut this team down. We're going to have to shut down Vegas here. Riley Smith gets his second of the game. They just stayed with it in the offensive zone, and they have cut the lead to 1. And Reimer is just not even attempting to make a save. He's on his butt. He doesn't get right back up and try to make any sort of attempt at stopping it. That's a tough goal. They're right back in it, and the power play missed its mark big time. Fogle gets the zone entry. Shot by Fogle, saved by Lehner. He could very well keep his team in this game. So they scored early, and after killing a penalty, that is huge for them. It's massive for Vegas. They have cut into the lead early after killing a penalty, blocked in front. Martinook going after it. Fogle going after it. Dzingel drops it back to his point man. Moves it to Gardner. Back to Pesce. Throws it down low for Fogle, but they're just all covered. But Lehner has been forced to cover as it went in. It trickled in on him. And Hurricanes pressure him into taking a face-off. Defensive zone draw here for Vegas. Seen a very disciplined Hurricanes team tonight with penalties to this point. Oh, Dzingel, bit of a move there. Oh God! Oh man, that's sloppy. And here comes Marchessault, but Pesce recovers and then gives Marchessault the business in the corners. He's just trying to buy some time for his teammates to get back out there. Oh, broken stick, but Riley Smith holds it in. Riley Smith has had himself a heck of a game here. Played very well. Has 2 goals in this game. He's been all the offensive support for Vegas in this game. He's been it. But this line has been going. They've just been going, and they refuse to stop. In front for Reeves. Denied. Poked away. Fast. Trying to just simply clear. And they can't. A shot on Reimer. Reimer will get a save and a whistle. Vegas is pushing it. They're pushing Carolina hard. This is actually the biggest test right here of the season. Can we hold on to this lead? Actually, you might argue that the Winnipeg game could be a bigger test after going up by 5-0 and then winning the game 5-4. Yeah, that was a bit of a crazy game. Carolina, a good turnover there. Back to the point. Shea, just a low shot, then denied by Lehner. Fast, a good forechecking shift there. Oof. Hurricanes are getting caught much more defensively against Vegas. than they were against Arizona. That one wide of the net, but Shea cannot handle. They've also struggled handling the puck at times, and it's been big for them being unable to get the puck out. Reimer plays it for Fleury at the last minute. See if that costs him. Stahl just has to chip it ahead. He gets it in. And that should be a line change. We got the first line out for the Hurricanes. This line is expected to carry a lot of the offensive duties. Blocked in front. Aho to Svechnikov. Aho can't move it. Very stingy performance from the Vegas team. Aho, a blocker side save by Lehner. Hooked back in. Aho trying to move it. Had Svechnikov who couldn't get to it. Svechnikov a good forechecking shift here. Wraps it around on Lehner. Good opportunity. Lehner a good save. Dahlstrom shoots off the side of the net or side of Reimer. It's one of those two. Trocheck, a nice chip play. And Trocheck's been hit in the center ice. It looks like he's okay. No injury there for the time being. Fast across the middle. Just got to get it in. Yep, that's exactly what you got to do. Oh, McGinn was winding up a slap shot, and it's created a breakaway for Max Pacioretty. Saved in on Reimer off the rebound, as I think it was Dougie Hamilton trying to corral the rebound, and he almost put it into his own net. If that had gone in, you would be kicking yourself. Trocheck wins it to Slavin, looking to move it to Fast. Slavin just going to take it up to the red line and throw it in. Nothing wrong with that. Let the guys get in on the forecheck, work this Vegas team. Stone in. Shot that just goes wide. I don't know if it looked like it went off a body in front and deflected wide. Stone, that one's definitely blocked. Backdoor play. Great defense by Martinook. He tied up his man in the slot. Dzingel's been tripped by Braden McNabb. That's going to put the Hurricanes back on the power play. So they'll go right back to work. And this time, can they strike? This is a big one. This is an absolutely massive power play here because Vegas is going to need the kill, so they'll at least lose 2 minutes of time trying to kill the penalty, and they need to be very careful with their penalty kill. Net just peels away, has teammates in, finds Slavin, scores! Jacob Slavin on the back one-timer, on that one-timer as Net just pulled up on the half wall and just found him trailing in on the play. And he did not miss with that one, that's for sure. And a 2-goal advantage has been restored on the power play. That power play did not take very long to strike, that's for sure. So there it is, waiting for that pass, and Slavin just creeps in, trailing the play. What a fantastic setup. That was a beautiful setup on that one. I think it goes just inside the post. And that's his second of the season. It's nice to see the defenseman getting some goals. And we oddly enough have not seen Dougie Hamilton score yet. We've seen Fleury, we've seen Slavin, both in the last 2 games, have both scored. Teravainen out front looking to return the favor to Stahl. And he couldn't do it. Well defended by Vegas, but Vegas is now under pressure to get this game back within 1 with 5 minutes to go. Pesce just throws it in. He gets it on unchanged, but you see Jordan Stahl going right after it just like he did before. Rags the puck around the outside. Going to be hard to take Jordan Stahl off of it. And goes Teravainen. Riley Smith looking for the hat trick. To Marchessault, that line has been going all night for Vegas. I've mentioned it multiple times, but that line has been their entire offense, really. And the Hurricanes have gotten it from multiple people. Oddly enough, we've seen goals from Niederreiter and Teravainen who share the same line. We also saw the power play just strike from one of our defensemen. Ooh, good defense. Puck can't quite get the handle on it. Had to reset a bit. It allows Carolina to defend and break the zone. Dzingel just chips it in. Martinuk forechecking. He pens Theodore. He at least buys some time and will kill some time. 2 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Or remaining, rather. Not gone. Fleury looking for a teammate. Doesn't really have any. Vogel just moves it to Martinuk. It's a good play. And in deep. We've learned lessons from the game in Detroit. Oh, a good forecheck there. Svechnikov with a hit on Carrier. Svech to backdoor to Netchus, and they couldn't quite hook up. That would have been disgusting if they had actually hooked up on that. Minute and 38 remaining. I would expect a goaltender pull here from Vegas very soon. Pesce, a shot from outside. There was a deflection. Maho moves it down low. Svechnikov in front. Finds Netchus. The one-timer in the slot. But Lehner stood tall. Vegas is going to need 2 quick ones. Aho resetting. Moved for Pesce, but they can't. Svechnikov. Nosek turned over. Svechnikov moves it out for Netchus. Netchus is just going to try to get the red line. And he didn't throw it in on net. So Hurricanes quickly trying to just change forward lines. They've changed the defense as well. Top pairing is out there. Reimer's just going to get a face-off. And a chance for Niederreiter to collect the hat trick that he so desperately deserved in Arizona. We couldn't quite get it to him. And it's Jesper Fast is out there. Jesper Fast is the man that's out there. I don't know why he misses the net. Slavin throws it in, and he doesn't miss that time. He has his second of the game as well. So Jacob Slavin, a 2-goal night with that empty net goal. Nothing wrong with that. Just throw it right back in, and chances are it might go in the net. Slavin, his second of the game. That's going to put the game away for sure. No doubt about it now. And now you have to wonder about what is the condition of Niederreiter. Niederreiter was not on this line to end the game. He might be out with an injury. That's crucial for the Hurricanes to not have Niederreiter. Been performing very well lately. Stahl can't win the draw. Dahlstrom just skating in like it's nothing. Carlson. Hamilton just throwing it back out to center and forcing the Knights to have to reset. That might be an icing. It is. So just going to prolong the end of the game with that icing. Thought maybe Teravainen might have gained the red line, but he was just behind it. Just trying to salt the game away. Hamilton moves it up the boards. And the Knights have scored. They're back within 2. It's a good thing that we just cannot make lazy plays like that. And now, I believe that's March or so. That line is gone tonight. They really have. And now it's a 2-goal deficit with 3.8 remaining. It won't make a difference in the game, but it will make a difference to Reimer's stats. And I'm sure he's going to be a bit angry as defenseman for that one. But the Hurricanes pick up the regulation win. That is the important part. A bit sloppy there to end the game like that. But you'll take the win. Riley Smith, a 3-point night with that assist on that goal. And we just basically gift wrapped that one for him. You see Slavin's empty net goal. That was the goal at the end of the period, at the end of the game. Gift wrapped for him. Again, Reimer will have some choice words for some people there. I think this is the Slavin game winner off the power play. That was a really nifty setup. So, strategy changes, a line change, and it has worked out really, really well. They had 34 shots on the net. So, Reimer won't feel too bad with 34 shots faced and still giving up 3 goals. It could have been even better because he would have not given up. He had a 9-12 in the end. It could have been so much better. I don't know what the save percentage would have been if it wasn't the 9-12. But yeah, Riley Smith had a hell of a game. He had one amazing performance, 3-point night. Jacob Slavin with... I don't think I get to see the 3 stars, do I? I've already skipped out on the 3 stars. I don't know who the 3 stars were, but Jacob Slavin had a 2 point. Yeah, the maximum for everyone was a 2.9. Only -1s were Trocheck, Hamilton, Fogle, and Martinook. Everyone else, and Hamilton. Wait, I did mention Hamilton. I take that back. So those were your minus. There was very few -1s in this game. -1 plus minus. And there you go. Niederreiter is going to be out with a sore hip until November 14th. So he's going to be missing a decent amount of time because we just started November. So this is massive. It is very massive that we are missing a guy like that. It could just be a matter of just throwing Morgan Geekie into that second line. But I may scratch one of our best players here. We could scratch Brock McGinn. Is McGinn on anything? Or we could bring Dzingel into that top spot. We could bring Dzingel up. Let's move Dzingel up. I don't think Dzingel's on anything else. So let's scratch Dzingel. Yep. Oh, I'm going to scratch him. Scratch Dzingel. And just find Dzingel. Substitute there. And then put Geekie in. Four-man power play. Well, who's on the other defense there? Hamilton? Yeah. The four-man power play, we just need a defenseman. We could just maybe look to Jake Gardner. Yeah, that makes sense. Put Jake Gardner in there. And then extras 4-on-4, 3-on-3. Slavin, Netchus. Put that Jordan Stahl instead. Yeah, put Jordan Stahl in there. We got Trocheck there. Aho, Svetch, Teravainen. Netchus is out there. Yeah, we got pretty much our best guys are all out there at 3-on-3. Let's make sure that McGinn is on the power play now. This might be a chance to, well, he's on, I'm sorry, that's penalty kill. That actually makes sense. I was looking at power play is what I wanted to look at. Make sure McGinn, we do have Dzingel is in on the power play now. So it's Dzingel that I really wanted to look at. I'm not totally certain. Who do we have that could go in on the power play that would make a lot more sense? Because we have used pretty much everyone, just all forwards. It would be nice to see all forwards, but anyway. We've pretty much used all of our best players on the power play. Teravainen, Aho, Svechnikov, Trocheck. Yeah, we've used like everyone. Dzingel, you know, we'll give him some power play time. There you go. You get some power play time at least until Niederreiter can get back from injury. That should pretty much have our lines fixed. It's until the 14th. It's currently as of the Vegas game, it is November 3rd, and then our next game is on the 6th. So he'll miss about 4 games with an injury. Might be able to come back against Chicago. We'll see. But yeah, he'll miss a minimum of 4 games. It's not too bad. We have St. Louis coming up. So we've gotten ourselves right back in the standings a little bit. We have 13 points. I wanted to see those standings again. I think I can see it from the screen. Yeah, there's your Metropolitan. So we've gotten ourselves right back in it. 1 point behind the Blue Jackets, 2 points behind the Islanders and the Capitals. And we're still in reach of the Flyers. I don't know what's happening with the Rangers. They're just killing it so far. I don't know what that's all about. I do want to look at lines. I want to see who's going in the net. So that is a 2-game winning streak, or is it not? It's Reimer. I'm going to give Reimer a rest. Mrazek, you can go in the net. So we're going to put Mrazek in. on the road in St. Louis. So we've won 2 in a row, I think, because we did lose to Boston. It was Boston before that, I think, right? Yeah. So we did pick up a point against the Islanders, but we were on a bit of a losing streak. Now we've got a couple of wins in our back pocket on this West Coast road trip. Let's keep it going. Maybe we like playing on the road here. Playing the St. Louis Blues. Alternates, first retros. Oh, those are sick, but they look retro alternate. Those look sick. I like the retro alternates where we're going to play the Blues in their retro alternates. It'll be the only time we're going to see the Blues. Why not have them break out these jerseys for this game? So nothing really changing in terms of strategy. We were forced to make changes because of Niederreiter's injury. Other than that, not a lot of dramatic changes. Stick with the same strategies. We might change the face-off setup depending on whether it's offensive or defensive. Mrazek gets the call and goal. He has not won a game yet. 0-4-1 with 4.14 GAA and an 8.46 save percentage. I pulled him early in a game, so that's going to affect that a little bit. But yeah, he has not played particularly well. Has Peter Mrazek to start the season, but I'm not giving up on him. I don't really have a choice. I mean, he is our backup goaltender. We need to give Reimer some relief as well. So it might be a good game to do that. Back for Dougie Hamilton, a shot well wide of the net. Slavin with a pinch. Didn't work, and sent right back in by the Blues. I'll retrieve it behind the net to Netches. He gets crunched. Tarasenko, a shot and a save by Mrazek. And a chance for the Hurricanes to quickly put their second line out, and that'll be defensive face-off setup. So we are changing face-off strategies now. So this time we are the first team to actually move to our second line. Be early. Moved up the boards to Dzingel, newly placed on the second line. Shot, and that's just using that screen to get a quick shot on that. Get Dzingel into the game early with this line as well. Now on this newly formed line. Like I mentioned with the injury to Niederreiter. Slavin moves it for Teravainen. Fields away. Kick back into the zone. Has Slavin there for support, so he can afford to do that. Moved up the wall for Teravainen. Teravainen on the wing for Dzingel. A missed pass intended for Dzingel. Out to Stahl. And just going to gain the red line and send it in. That is the bread and butter of this team right now. It's our forecheck. This is the forechecking of this Hurricanes team that has helped them be very, very dangerous. Gardner just sends it in, wraps it in for Dzingel, who gets it in the corner. And then promptly moves it Stahl back for Gardner, back for Pesce. A shot tipped on, but blocked in front. Stahl trying to protect the puck in front. No one can take this man off the puck. Backdoor try. No, he just shoots it off the side of the net. Or the side of the goaltender, rather. Dzingel, a quick shot back in. Well played by Gardner. Gardner pokes it away from Perico. Trocheck out to fast, but poked out to neutral ice and regained by the Blues here. Good stick by McGinn. McGinn forcing the Blues back the other way. Poked at the blue line. Bozak tripped up by Pesce. Now that'll be the first penalty the Hurricanes have taken in more than 60 minutes of play. It'll be Brett Pesce as the guilty party here. And he tripped up. I'm assuming it's Bozak. I think he tripped up there. Bozak on the rush play there. Tripped up by Brett Pesce. This will be the first kill in a while, so a bit of a test. We haven't killed any penalties in a while. Shea's taking a hooking penalty as well, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 here. And a very early 5-on-3. So the Hurricanes being a bit undisciplined. 2 defensemen as well, taking dumb penalties. And this is forcing the Hurricanes' hand a bit here. Slavin has got to get this puck out if he gets the puck. He does on the draw. And sees Trocheck going the length of the ice. So we could find Trocheck pulling up and just going to slap it back in on net. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Gardner, geez, do not get caught. Do not get caught on a 5-on-3, especially. It's been well defended so far. Slavin moves it again. It's Trocheck. And the Hurricanes are just going to quickly change their defense. Trocheck a shot. Saved by Bennington. Not Falk. Falk for the Blues. The former Hurricane, Justin Falk. Slavin a good defensive play. And Trocheck just hammers that one the length of the ice. And that'll allow the Hurricanes to alleviate pressure for the time being. Trocheck gets it again. He's been all over it. His penalty kill early. Killing more time. And I don't know what that was. Schwartz in on Mrazek. A good save. One-timer blocked by Slavin. And Hamilton moves it. That'll kill the first part and the second part as well, as the two penalties were taken so close to each other that the 5-on-3 has been killed off. The Hurricanes were fully changing. Stahl with it. Kind of lost it for a while there. Svechnikov back for Netjes. Down low. Stahl trying to move it back up. Poked away by Netjes. Here comes Perron to the middle. Falk, a shot off the pad of Mrazek. A good save there. And Aho, a brilliant move by Aho. He finds Svechnikov steaming in on net. And saved by Bennington. It's been high-flying early in this game, but the Hurricanes' penalty kill stingent to start the game. 2 quick kills back-to-back. 5-on-3, tested early. And they come right back down the other way, answering right after the penalty kill. Oh, Shea misplayed. Mrazek will play it up for Brady Shea, who misplayed that puck. Out to Aho, finds Netjes in through the defense. Pulls up, back to the point to Fleury. Fleury moving, back for Netjes. Down low for Svech, in front for Aho, but I don't think Aho was ready for it. Slavin, or Fleury, partnered with Shea, trying to move the puck. Moved off the puck, Aho just moves it up the boards. A little bit risky there. Fleury boxes his man out and proceeds to move it into the corner. Shea gets to it first. Out for Netjes. Bit of a drop pass there. And some miscommunication. Shea in the corner with it. Up for Netjes. Drop for Geekie, and I would assume he just flips it in. Nope, out of play. Out of play. Morgan Geekie, again, recently put right back into the lineup. With the injuries to Niederreiter, it's forced the Hurricanes to shuffle things a little bit and make some changes to their roster. Poke check by Fogle, grabbed by Martinook. Just lays it along for Fleury, who leaves it back for Shea, a one-timer that's wide of the net. Lay with it, gets taken off the puck. Bozak gets shoved a bit from Martinook. Hooked back in by Fleury. Good job there. Hurricanes' pressure is present. Is it ever present? It's what they do to teams. They forecheck and they make you work for it. Moved around behind the net, but Scandella is able to get there first. Across the crease to Fleury. The Hurricanes are looking to break out. They're going to miss this pass. And it will roll in on Bennington, who plays that puck very riskily to Shen. It worked out. It just did work out. Poked back out to center. Hurricanes are very stingy in their own blue line. Only reason the Blues really have gotten any sort of pressure is the penalty kill, and the Hurricanes even defended that well. Pesce out to center, flip dump behind the St. Louis net. Gattuso going around his net to break it out. He does get it to Tarasenko, and Tarasenko exits his own, but not so fast. Yes, Jesper Fast gets hammered into the boards. He took a big hit there to make that play. Trocheck, a bit of a weird one as he tried to center it. And it went off Bennington and off the post. Bennington will seal it. Big hit along the wall there on Jesper Fast. You have to hope the Hurricanes can avoid a few injuries here with a big one in Niederreiter missing time. Oh, great turnover by Stahl, but the Blues took it right back. O'Reilly defended well by Slavin, and he gets right to his man. Stahl taken away by Perron. Tarasenko misses the net. Hurricanes really need to shut this backdoor play down. It's there. Hamilton just grabs it out of the air and flips it out to center. Hurricanes just trying to reset. Catch their breaths for a little bit. saved off the mask of Mrazek. Hurricanes now are under legitimate pressure for the first time really in this game. Dzingel is forced to move it in with no real help. Oh, a great forecheck though. Hurricanes are still forechecking well. Hamilton, a nice move there to cancel his man out. Natchez could argue it would be interference there, but the referees do not think so. A great job by Aho, just taking away a pass lane to prevent the Blues from breaking out. Here comes Clifford. Hamilton trying to defend it. Sundqvist scores, and the Blues have taken the early lead. They've taken the first goal in this game. It's the first time in 2 games the Hurricanes have not scored the opening goal. Oskar Sundqvist, I think he went through the 5-hole of Reimer, and the Hurricanes they bit and they got caught. He sure did go 5-hole. Did I say Reimer? I meant Mrazek. He went 5-hole on Mrazek. The Blues have put on the pressure early, so it has not been a great start for the Hurricanes. Martinook doesn't win the draw there. The Hurricanes really need to pick it up defensively. Sundqvist again, the man who just scored the goal, De La Rose. Can't get a shot off. Hurricanes are still really, really good in their own end when they're not caught on a rush play. Geeky doesn't even hit the net. Big chance for Gardner to get a hit on Falk, the former Hurricane. And again, it's Martinook is having to stay back for his defense. The Blues are just eating up this Hurricanes team in the offensive zone right now, especially off the rush. Pesce moving it. Played by Pesce, but they just can't regain possession. Martinook, Pesce in the way, and he's able to just get it out. Bit of a deke attempt there, denied by the Blues. Pendulum on the boards. Sanford comes away. This first period is going to come to an end, not the way that you would prefer if you're Carolina, but a chance to regroup and reset a bit coming into the second. It's only a 1-goal disadvantage. It's not the end of the world, but you would prefer better defensive positioning. 8 shots to 7, so the game's pretty even. Time on attack is similar. Everything is pretty similar between the two teams. Hurricanes putting their third line out to start. And their third pairing. And if the Hurricanes might be missing Niederreiter a bit right now, up the middle of the Trocheck, he's going to just go right at the defense and poke away. Riley with a handoff. It's really biting. It's really getting the Hurricanes to bite that little play there. Fleury moves it for Trocheck on the wing. That rush play there. Blues stingy as all get out in the neutral ice. Trocheck, though, he's got him burned. Try to move to get around Bennington. It didn't work. It would be best for the Hurricanes to just keep a forward back on these plays. Blues are just getting out. Natchez out to Aho. This is a line that has got to contribute here in a big way. The Hurricanes are just getting burned by this Blues rush attack. Something's got to change in the neutral zone. Shot saved by Mrazek. He's played really well to this point. Let's keep the Hurricanes in it still. Hamilton moves it up the board. Svechnikov knocks it down and then moves it for Natchez, who sends Aho. Aho's around the bend. Drop for Svechnikov, but a bit of miscommunication, unfortunately. Poked back out for center with Steen. Yeah, something's got to change. This just letting them get the rush up the ice like that every time it cannot work and it cannot last. You cannot expect your defensemen to have to keep making big plays. Stahl pulls away, tried to find Teravainen on the backdoor play there. It just wasn't available. Shot a save. Dzingel fighting for it with Bozak. Gattuso out to Steen. Flips it in. Hurricanes are forced to have to retrieve it in their own end. They're going to see what forechecking is like now. Be pressured by a good forechecking team. Single peels away, tried to move it up the wing to a teammate. It was Teravainen there. Bozak a chance. Gardner just moving it out. The Hurricanes are looking just to survive at this point. It looks like Teravainen, a great rush. Drops for Stahl, a shot and a save. There was a rebound available. It did present itself back to the point. Gardner moves it for Pesce. Pesce looking to shoot through traffic above the net. A little too high with that one. Stahl fighting with De La Rose to get to the puck. It's out to center with Bortuzzo. Throws it up the ice to Geekie, who's waiting. Geekie pulls around the defense. Shot blocked by his teammate, Martinuk. Rolls it down low to Geekie. Martinuk. Turnover to Clifford. Sundqvist, the only goal in this game coming off of his stick. And it's offside on St. Louis. We're almost halfway through the game. The Hurricanes haven't shown any real pressure offensively so far. Had some okay looks, but they haven't converted many of them, even getting them on the net. Bit of a forward pin there. It's played back out to center by Fleury. Sends it for Martinuk. Martinuk just throws it in behind the net. Maybe let Fogle get after it on the forecheck. It didn't work out that time. Fleury, good stick there. Blocked by Shea in the corner. Shea's working his man in the corner. Blocked away. Again comes away with it. Out to Geekie. Pulls back. Buys himself some time and some space. Finds Shea on a breakout. So a good play there from Geekie. Shea pulls up and just throws it in. Geekie going in after it. He gets there and promptly moves it. Trocheck a good forecheck there, but Geekie was a bit handcuffed after that one got to him. Played by Hamilton to get to Schwartz there. Get some help from McGinn. Moved it along for Foss on the opposite side, and then he moves it back for Hamilton. Up to Trocheck. Trocheck just chips it to a soft area, but Krug is able to knock that one down. Slavin in the corner with it. Blues pressuring with his forecheck, but it means the breakout's there. If they can find it, Trocheck a spinorama move. Protects it, finds Netchis. He just misses the far side of the net. And Tarasenko is going to come away with it. Back check. Shot saved on Tarasenko by Reimer, or by Mrazek. Svechnikov out to the middle of the ice. Peels up. Looking for that backdoor. Netchis off the side of the net. It popped out in front of the slot. Bit of an odd play there. Pesce with it. Moves it for Gardner. Finds Aho. Into the corner. Just going to send it right back in. See if they can get it back. Forcing their former teammate Falk back for Netchis. It missed. It jumped over Gardner's stick. And out comes O'Reilly. Great back check though by Brett Pesce. Saved by Mrazek. Plays it out. I wouldn't have done that. And he played it out to O'Reilly. Out comes Aho with it, and the Hurricanes are going to escape danger. That was a big play and a dangerous chance. Aho peeling up. Looking. Shot. Blocked by a Blues player. Another chance. Tip available from Netchis. It doesn't really do anything. Hamilton back out to center. Handcuffed a bit. Aho in on the attack. The Hurricanes re-engaging their attack. Out come the Blues again anyway. Good stick there from Teravainen. The second line. Shot saved by Mrazek. Hurricanes are just not quite finding their offensive rhythm. They're going to have to find something in the third period. They need a line to just get going. Maybe a change of strategy, a small change of strategy to try to find something. But the top line's had a few chances, a few looks. Dzingel, the second line, he's been part of this newly formed second line. He gets tripped and will draw a penalty. So the power play for the Hurricanes is finally going to go to work. Tripping penalty here to Colton Perico. This is big for the Hurricanes and a chance to get back in the game. We do know this power play is pretty good. Gardner with Dzingel. Dzingel in the half wall. Peels away from his man. We have a whole lot of help. Looking for that backdoor play. Netches comes away with it, so a good job by Netches. Looking backdoor. Netches a couple of times. He had Stahl on the backdoor, but unable to convert. That's okay. You're just looking for opportunities where you can find them. Stahl doesn't win this face-off, but Falk can't get it out. That's the critical part. Looking to find that backdoor play. That's how they scored with Slavin in the last game. A shot by Dzingel in on Bennington, held on, and I think it's time to get a quick change of power play unit. Oh no, the same power play unit is back out there. But we do have Teravainen and Hamilton as a group. One by Stahl this time. Teravainen trying to create and open up some space. Shot rolls in. Netches still battling for it. Peels away. Stahl intended for Dzingel down low, but it didn't work out. And now we got Aho out there, the different power play group. 42 seconds remaining. Aho can't win the draw either. Teravainen can't prevent it from getting down the ice, and 30 seconds remaining. This will be one last quick rush play for this power play. Out to Aho through the middle of the ice. Drop for Svechnikov, back for Aho, rejected by the Blues defense. Aho turn around, and it's blocked away. So it never even made it to the net, and Hamilton does prevent it from going the length of the ice, but the kill is up for St. Louis. But the Hurricanes are not giving up. They've got to go aggressive here with offense right after the successful kill from St. Louis. Poked back in. The Blues coming out the other way. 2 minutes remaining in the period. If the Hurricanes get another power play, they have got to do everything to score on it. Martinook out to center. Great pass to find that. Back to the point. Shea. A shot deflected on Bennington. And that's going to be a whistle. I was really expecting the Hurricanes to put more pressure on the power play than they did. A couple of face-off wins would have made the difference. Play there by Martinook. Keeps it in. Fleury to Shea. Shea walks in. Shoots right into the glove of Bennington. Shea has had a couple opportunities in the last minute or so. He's had a couple of good looks on the net. Martinook wins it back to Shea. Moves it down for Martinook, back to Shea. Peeling away, finds Fleury. A quick shot blocked away by a Blues player. It's Shen, I believe, who blocked it, and he comes away with the puck as well. Hurricanes getting caught up ice again, but they've had a majority of the pressure lately. Ooh, over the glove of Mrazek. Hurricanes might just want to try to salt this one away to the end of the period. Looking for Geeky, taken away by Bortuzzo. Not much could be done at the end of the period there, but a much better period from the Hurricanes. Yeah, they seem to control things much more in that period. The power play helping. If they can get another power play, it would give them a chance, obviously. It's exactly what the Hurricanes need is a power play. Try to spark this offense, but they need their top guys to get going. Hamilton in, thrown for Netches. They start the period off strong, looking for an opportunity from their defenseman. You expect Hamilton will probably start getting a bit more aggressive offensively. There was a good chance there for Netches that's offside on St. Louis. Aho opposed by O'Reilly, and he wins it. Back for Netches. On the wing to Aho, chipped in. Aho to the back doors, finds Svech, but it's blocked. Hamilton back in quickly, deflected by Aho. Saved by Bennington. Perron, pressured. Hurricanes pressure, and there's a penalty coming up. The Hurricanes back to the kill. That's a big penalty there from Martin Netches. That puts the Hurricanes on the kill. Stahl goes early as well, so he doesn't win that face-off. For that backdoor play, Gardner trying to box his man out. Sanford, low shot and a save by Mrazek. Big point this game for the Hurricanes. Blocked away by Gardner. He's a bit stung by it, but he does clear. He successfully clears, and the Hurricanes can change their penalty kill defense. Good stick there at the blue line by Slavin. Poked away from Sanford and Schwartz and Shen, but none cleared. No possession and no clear for the Hurricanes despite the good poke check. Stahl, a good block. If McGinn hustles, we could have a quick 2-on-1 here. Stahl, shot blocked away and rolls in on Bennington. Easy save there. Well, not necessarily an easy save, but an easy whistle. No drama. Face off won by the Blues. Out with it is Steen. Gardner, good defensive play there. And it goes out behind the blue line. So the Hurricanes force them out behind their attacking zone blue line. And the kill is up. So good, quick kill there for the Hurricanes. Successful. They've had 3 really brilliant kills in this game. You'd prefer to not go on the penalty kill again. Since Dzingel, who almost scored, he just missed it. Ooh, Gardner, a big missed body check there, but Trocheck's able to recover with a good block. Mrazek freezes and seals it. You got to be thinking, is it time to start changing the way that you approach offense? Trailing like this late in the game, down only 1 goal. Is it time to start thinking about how we're going to approach offense? I would think so, but the Hurricanes cannot even seem to get it out of their own end. Mrazek is under pressure, under threat, and the Hurricanes just cannot get the puck or get it out. It's just all St. Louis. But Netjes with a nice move, a breakaway. Oh, it goes off the crossbar. It's not out. It's not frozen. And a whistle is blown. And the Hurricanes have got to be frustrated with that. They had a full 2-on-0, and they couldn't score. And we're going to see this chance from Clifford on Mrazek. Of all highlights, I have to go into instant replay. We have to see that again. It was a brilliant 2-on-0. The Hurricanes escape harm. All this pressure here from the Blues. You see Clifford here on Mrazek. A save, low save, rebound. Another chance. The puck is all over here. You see it right here in the middle of this scrum. It gets out to the Blues. Another big save there on Clifford. 2 consecutive saves on Clifford. A third one. Clifford looking to score, but Mrazek holding steady. Sundqvist, a shot misses wide. This helps the breakout. Now comes Netjes with a nice move. Beats the Blues defense and then finds Aho. It's basically a tap-in, but I don't know what Aho's doing here. He's got to shoot that. He pokes it into the blocker, off the crossbar of Bennington, off the crossbar behind him. It falls into the crease, and no one can seem to jam it home. You see Netjes is trying to scoop at it. He can't find it. It's laying there, and the whistle is blown, and that's a blown opportunity if you're the Hurricanes. That is a missed opportunity. First line still out there. Oh, can't win the draw. A tired first line for the Hurricanes. And a very disappointed first line because that was a missed opportunity and they know it. Netjes goes offside. Bit disappointing here. Hurricanes have not found any offense. They've been shut out to this point by Bennington. Stahl can't win the faceoff. And Bortuzzo still comes away with it. Been a very frustrating game for the Hurricanes. They haven't been able to find much through the neutral zone. They haven't been able to find much sustained offensive pressure. Teravainen circling away from the defense. Has Shea, winds one up, blocked through traffic. There was plenty of traffic in front. Single just rolling it down low for Teravainen, and a good stick lift from Bozak. Bozak, a good move. He gets in. He's just gone the full length of the ice there. Oh, down and out, off the post. Where's the whistle for us? Where is the whistle? No whistle called for the Hurricanes, but they do get out of dodge. Oh, it's been a difficult game for the Hurricanes. Trying to find that neutral ice. Shea shoves his man. And he tried to move it, and a penalty is coming up. So this is huge. This is it for the Hurricanes. They've got to find a goal on this power play. This is a huge moment in the game. Might be worth taking a timeout. There it is. There's a trip there. This is a massive power play for the Hurricanes. Aho wins it. Back to Teravainen. A quick shot that's rejected. What else is new? Trocheck penned. Kicks it out for Sundqvist, who clears. The Hurricanes have got to be focused on just getting the puck and getting it out. For Trocheck. Trocheck on the wing. Going wide with it. Cutting back away. Finds Hamilton. Shoots it wide. Perico out off of Teravainen. He held it in. And that's held in as well. But cleared by Falk. Sundqvist the other way. Falk went Sundqvist. Short-handed. Hurricanes they've not looked in control in this power play. Out to Trocheck, 40 seconds remaining. Trocheck going with it. To the back door for Svechnikov. It's rejected. And cleared by Justin Falk. That could be it for the power play. This has been a weak power play for the Hurricanes tonight. A second opportunity. All across the zone. Looks, throws it. It's blocked away again. And the frustration levels have got to be seeping in. Cleared the length of the ice by St. Louis. It's going to be an icing. At this point, you don't want icings. You want offense here. You don't care about the Blues icing it. Face-off lost by the Hurricanes, but they regather. Geeky. Gardner a shot wide. Blues are just taking their sweet time with it. And could you blame them? They're leading and in control in this game to this point. Pesce on the wing to Foegele. Foegele with Geeky, but they can't connect. Gardner, a shot wide. Foegele gets it right back. Throws it in front. Didn't really have anywhere to make that pass, really. Good forecheck here by the Hurricanes. Hook back in. Scandella still with it, though. Lose it for Bozak. He's run by Pesce. Time is running out. De La Rose saved by Mrazek, and that'll be a whistle. And another quick change. Third pairing getting out there, and the third line. The breakout just not there. Shea moves it in deep. And he proceeds to forecheck. Hits Krug. A nice hit there in the corner. Trocheck looking. Flurry. A shot deflected in. And Bennington makes the save. First line and first pair getting out there now. The Hurricanes are going to start rolling the lines. I'd roll the lines a little bit. See what happens here. If Aho could win some faceoffs, that would be big. A tripping penalty coming up here. And the Hurricanes back to the kill. Not the time to have a penalty kill. A dumb time for a tripping penalty. Just unforced errors here. Stahl wins it back for Shea. The Hurricanes have got to think about attack, unfortunately. They do have to think about attacking now. Short-handed. Down one. You haven't had any offensive pressure really in this game. Not much sustained pressure. Slavin a good play there. Shea just getting it out himself. Skates at the length of the ice himself. In. Taken away by Perico. That's the risk. That is the danger of it. Tarasenko just making a simple move around the defense. Rolls in on Mrazek. Stahl gets it out. And moves for McGinn. The Hurricanes are going to change quickly while this is happening. McGinn a pull up. Quick shot. Misses the net. Oh, that might be interference. It isn't. Hurricanes get away with one there. McGinn still has it. Peels away. Looks to the point. Finds Pesce. Quick shot. Saved by Bennington. Shot on. I think it got blocked. Looking for that backdoor play. Poked away. Out. Off the glass and out. That might be an icing. But the Hurricanes will take the icing in order to reset. 3:24 remaining. This is it. Everyone has got to be in on it. Gardner with the puck. So a good defensive zone win by Trocheck out to Pesce. Pesci with a bit of a gap to skate it in. Pulls up. Looks back. Has no real support. And then just promptly moves it down low. Netjes is not ready for it, though. Steen evading the pressure. Hurricanes pressure. Shen, a drop pass. Blocked away. Pesci moves it. Trocheck and Netjes out on the wing. Netjes going wide with it. Cuts back away. Turns. Fires. Blocked. And it goes out to center. Not the time for this. Steen is forced off. Sanford. Shot saved by Mrazek. 1:21 remaining. Again with it. Hurricanes just can't seem to get it and get anything going here late when they really need it most. Netjes with a chance to fly up the zone. Turned over to Falk. This is it. This is it. Netjes moves it back to the point. Shot misses the net from Pesci. Goaltender's out. Move for Pesci. A quick shot. Back in on Bennington. Hurricanes pressuring the Blues. Quick shot. Bennington saves. And this will be a chance to get a whistle and put their best line on the ice. Bennington is just shutting it down. Every line needs to become crash to net. First line is out there. First pairing. All right, this is it. A last-ditch chance here. The goaltender is pulled. Svechnikov misses the net. He had it. He had it. He had the chance. The Hurricanes can't. They can't keep it. But maybe one last attempt. Here comes Svechnikov. 17 seconds. Svech cuts to the middle. Holds on to it. Blocked away by Stahl. Stahl, his own teammate, blocked his chance. And out come the Blues. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. That is certainly going to do it. 5 seconds. And the Hurricanes are going to get shut out. They're going to get shut out. That's it. The Blues win. And the shutout is successful. That's a difficult loss right there. There's not much else to be said about that one. A tough loss in regulation to the St. Louis Blues. Oh, we just couldn't find any offense in that game to save our lives. No offense in that game. And that just makes things tough because we've been playing so well since the strategy change. We really missed Nino in that game, but we just couldn't get anything going offensively. And our first loss on this road trip comes in St. Louis, 1-0. A team we could have beaten. And now we'll have Chicago and Detroit, 2 teams we should be able to beat. We have them 3 games here. Chicago, Detroit, Chicago. We should be able to get some wins in that stretch. And we should get Niederreiter back not long around this game against Chicago at home. So we'll get St. Louis again. Chance to get revenge. At the end of the season, it looks like it will be. It will be in the beginning of March. That's a tough L for us. Well, that's it.